I was looking at the map of Illinois, STREAMWOOD Hospital Mental Health Behavior Center, connected to Allendale, the school I go to, and I was like, resilient behavior center? Bullshit. I got sexually, verbally, and physically harassed there. All three of them. I got bullied, beaten up by some bitches. Boys, I mean, yeah, boys. I was in a boy unit, you know. And everyone was, okay, never mind. But yeah, it was a bad place. Never send your kid there. It's state-run too, state-run. It was the BCM, it was the Belvedere North High School that recommended me to go there. By some glasses, weird, autistic-looking girl. Okay, that was disrespectful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was disrespectful. But I'm just trying to diss the person who thought that was a good idea. You know what she said? She said, "Well, only people that that dislike the place comment." She's saying everyone that likes the place doesn't comment. I think that's bullshit. I think you're lying. Sorry to call you autistic, glasses person, but I just can't help but feel angry at you for thinking that stupid thought and expelling it out of your mouth into my ears. Oh, the idea that only bad experienced people comment and leave a review. No. My review would be, I got sexually, verbally, and physically harassed by my peers, and I couldn't do anything about it. Nothing was done about it. So yeah. Oh, and the doctors, guess what the doctors did? They did shit for me. My main doctor, I had like 3 different doctors. The main one was on vacation, of course, because you can go on vacation whenever you want, I guess. Like, when you're a doctor, going on vacation is kind of controversial, I would think, because you have constant patients, especially if you're a mental hospital doctor. You got to constantly take care of people all the time. There's a constant income of mentally ill people, of patients, you know? Taking vacation sounds kind of controversial. If I was a doctor, I would have a hard time deciding on. I'd probably take a vacation during the holidays where people aren't really that sad. Right? Christmas is a good time? No. I'll talk about my Christmas experience later, but yeah. I talk fast, sorry. What else? Oh yeah, I had 3 different doctors. And you know, at least the staff was nice. There were some staff that were kind of mean. Like always, some staff are not perfect. But most of them, like always, the staff was beautiful. You know, mental hospital staff is always 10 out of 10 looks. And personality, too. You know, there was this one woman named, what's her name? I forgot, but she said something like, "Get away from the window, I'm overstimulated." And everyone, that was such a famous quote. And she wears glasses, I think. Oh, and she wears lip gloss. And she is blonde. Yeah. She stood up for me. Other girl stood up for me. Other staff stood up for me. A lot of staff stood up for me. But sadly, no one stopped bullying me. And you know why? It's because I'm gay, which I wasn't gay from anyone there. I didn't have a crush on a single man. It's because I said I'm dating it's because I said I was in love with the Sam. And they thought I meant like Sam, and not Samantha. Like, what? And they were like harassing me for being gay, calling me a faggot and retard. Like, I think, either way, everyone calls me that eventually. Not eventually, not everyone, but like a lot of people. And what else? Oh yeah, because I was weird. The main bully named Jackson, he was short and stubby. He curly hair. I'm not trying to dox his looks. I'm not trying to dox him, but just look out for bad people sometimes. I'm sure he's a good person. He's just misguided as fuck. You know, when you're misguided, you basically have no idea what ignorance is, because you're so ignorant you don't know what ignorance is. You're too stupid to know what ignorance even is. I asked him why he hates me, and he said, "You're weird as fuck." Because I masturbated in my bedroom, that people just casually invaded my boundaries and just walked into my bedroom and like, "Are you masturbating?" And yeah, it was like, yeah. Why? Why do you ask? And then from there, they made fun of me. Every single person, and there was this really tall chicken head looking dude. His head looked like a chicken. That's so funny. Anyways, he was tall and skinny, and he said he was like doing some interesting motions, just making fun of me for doing my business, and that's why I felt kind of harassed. I felt like my boundaries were invaded by everyone except the staff. And shout out to Rosie, a strong believer in God. Glasses, Hispanic. Yeah, if you ever go there for some odd reason, look out for staff. Staff is a lovely humans. I even wrote in my journal once, I love staff. I love BCMS staff. I love hospital staff. I love staff. And that's why I think humans deserve staff. People don't respect and or appreciate like nurses, doctors, and teachers enough because they're all good people usually. Some doctors are pretty sus, but it's the little ones. It's the minor staff, like the ones you see in the everyday life of a patient in the mental hospital. Those are the staff that you gotta look out for because they're great, usually. Typically good. Moving on. How was your Christmas break? Mine was mid. I got a girlfriend, but I was very depressed and melancholy the whole time. At least my friend came over. Oh no. What happened? Oh yeah, I got a son. I got 2 sons. Lenny and Cornelius. I'll talk about them later. Moving on to STREAMWOOD. Back to STREAMWOOD. I got a little off topic, but look at me now. I'm married. I have a girlfriend. I'm not depressed. I'm still like struggling, but I'm not dead like they wanted me to be. I'm not single like they wanted me to be. And look at them now. Jackson might be dead for all I know. I'm hoping he's not dead. No child, unless they're rapist, deserves to die by suicide. Or suicide is a painful death. No bully. Bullying can lead. It's controversial, rather abolish. If you like harass someone so much they kill themselves, I think at that point you deserve like a severe punishment. Maybe not suicide, because suicide is still the most painful death I can imagine, besides crucifixion. Suicide is a painful mental death. Dying by crucifixion is the painful physical death. Jesus felt the physical pain. Us humans feel the mental pain. God felt the physical pain. Oh yeah, God also felt mental pain because he had to sacrifice his son that he loved. For us. God loves us more than his son. That's nice. So yeah. Everyone there was like, you masturbate, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're weird as fuck, you're gay faggot. And I was like, I just don't care. And look at me now. Get everything you could ever dream of. Family, love, happiness, ecstasy, joy, pleasure. Family, love, money, pets, mental health, food, house. Fuck the hospitals. I'm done with them. I'm never going back there again. STREAMWOOD, you suck. Bye.